Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I think I'm going to sit this way, at least to start with. Oh my goodness. It feels like it's been forever since I've been live. I needed to take a couple of days of sleeping in and everything else. My body was just so unbelievably tired. It was ridiculous. But I'm back. You're here. And we're going to get started. So, the first thing we need to do is start planning this week out. It helps us see what's coming. It helps us from double booking. It gets things going in the right path. So, grab your planners. Make sure you have your coffee or your tea or whatever. And let's get this started. And then we'll run through the day and we'll do noontime. I should definitely be able to be live for dinner time. So, all right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. Also made it through all the birthdays. Thank you, everybody, for your birthday wishes for Jasek. He had an amazing day. He is now 9 plus 1. He is not ready to be 10. He says he's not sure he can handle all the responsibilities that come with double digits. So he is 9 plus 1. And I told him that can work because there are people that are 29 for like 30 years. So I want to thank everybody for their birthday wishes for him. And I want to thank everybody for their birthday wishes for my eldest, who turned 24 yesterday. Unfortunately, he didn't get to have as good of a birthday yesterday because he was working, because the Marine Corps does not care if it's your birthday. So, all right. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to put down the weather for this week. So today is going to be 80. Tomorrow is going to be 70. Tuesday is going to be 71. Wednesday is going to be 75. Thursday is going to be 80. Friday is going to be 82. And Saturday is supposed to be 85. So, weather is done. Excuse me. That helps me decide what I need to cook, what I need to wear, things like that. Because obviously, if it's going to be extremely hot outside, I am not going to be wearing pants. However, if we're talking in the 70s, as long as the humidity is decent, I can pretty much wear whatever I want to wear. So now, next thing, I'm going to put in my appointments, my work hours, and stuff like that. So today I have a 9:30. And I've only got 4 weeks until Jasek starts school. So I'm going to have to start getting ready for that. Monday, I have an 8:30. And then I have a 13. And then I have a 3:30. All right. Tuesday. Making sure that I know what my work hours are. Making sure you know what your work hours are. If working from home, you don't have scheduled work hours, right? You just have to get your work done. Schedule yourself some work hours. It will seriously help, because otherwise you run into the, well, I call it the stay-at-home mom syndrome, okay, because I suffered from it for a very long time. I have all day. I don't need to do it now. I have all day. And eventually that day is gone. So schedule yourself some work hours. Schedule yourself some cleaning hours. Schedule yourself some hours so that way you know what's going on. So let's see, Tuesday. Then I have a 14:30. And then I have 15. I have a 16:30. And I have a 19. Wednesdays, 7:30, 8:30, 14, 15, 12. Okay. And then Thursday, 7:30, an 8, a 3:30, possibly one on Friday, and an 8:30 on Saturday. And then to be scheduled, I have and those 3. Okay, so now my work hours are all in. My honey's work hours go from 8:30 today, tomorrow, and Wednesday until whenever he gets home. I don't know. Giuseppe doesn't have anything on the books, so that's okay. That's the week. So now let's start thinking about the day. Grab my wonderful cards here. Oh, you know what I noticed? This calendar doesn't have its marks on it. So let's get this. Dallas was the 1st. My brother is the 9th. My daughter-in-law is the 14th. I am the 22nd. My son has his training from the 1st all the way to the 14th, and then he has drill on the 15th and 16th. Okay, there we go. All done. That calendar has what it needs to have on it. So now back to today. Before we've done any of this, we need to be dressed to shoes. I don't care if you're dressed to your comfy pants. I don't care if you're dressed to a dress. I don't care if you're dressed to jeans. I don't care if you're dressed to shorts. I care that you're dressed to something that you feel comfortable in. I care that you're dressed to be into something that you feel productive with. And that is what I care that you are dressed to. Being dressed to shoes will help you be more productive throughout the day. So you're being proactive in your day. Okay? Your core 6. There we go. Maybe you can move this way, this way. Nope. Okay. Your core 6. If you can't get anything else done, if for some reason you're having a bad day, if for some reason life is just not working for you, do your core 6. Because these are things that your body needs as well as your mind to help you get out of wherever you're at. So, get a good night's sleep. Eat your meals. Drink your water. Take your meds. Move. And then also do your self-work. Coined that last week, Thursday. Haven't been live since I did that. Self-work, aka pamper. Because, here's why I'm changing it to self-work. Okay, so we have work, we have housework, we have self-work, right? Because if we say pamper, if we say take time for yourself, if we say all that other stuff that we say, we can rationalize out of it. I know we can because I do it. We can say, oh, I don't have time for that right now. I have to take care of my family. I have to take care of the house. I have housework I have to do. I have work I have to do. I have whatever. The sky is falling and I've got to do something. So I changed it to self-work. Because if we put the word work at the end of it, then all of a sudden we have legitimized it. It's work. So work on yourself. It's still the same concept. Do whatever you can to feed your soul. But now we've added the word work to it, which all of a sudden validates what it needs to be, right? You have to work on yourself as much as you have to work on your home, as much as you have to work on work, as much, so do your self-work. Intention. This is your mental direction for the day. Today, my mental direction is going to be fluid. Different one. Kind of a different one. We've been having a lot of talk in our home about change and what change can bring. And how when you're afraid of change, things become very stagnant. And, it's not a good place to be. So I want everything that I do today to be fluid, because if something isn't stagnant, it's flowing, it's fluid. So I want fluid. Working with change and stuff like that. So I know, it's quite a different one. Your goals for today. Yeah. All right. First thing I need to do, I need to make lunch for my honey because he has to go to work. I need to send out invoices because those were supposed to go out yesterday, but I was in no shape to do that yesterday. Make lunches, invoices, home clean, nails, just sex shower. And I think that's enough for right now. You notice that it's definitely, hey, Laura, much more than 3. Things are going to start at the top. I'm going to focus on those 3, and then I'm just going to keep going. Okay, but if I don't write them down, I may get sidetracked. And I want stuff to flow today. Remember, fluid is my word. So, got to keep things fluid, because I don't want to be stagnant in my life. All right. Next up, we need to plan our calendar. We did a lot of it this morning already when we planned out our week. Now I'm going to come through and I'm going to plan the calendar. So this morning I have a it's not a 9:30, it's an 8:30. It's a 9:30 her time. It is an 8:30 my time. There we go. Fixed it. That would have been bad. And then that is all I have at the moment. But things can change. When little man gets up, I will have him pick his time for his shower. I will then go from there, because if I tell him you need to get in the shower, of course he's going to do it, but it's not going to be as easy as when I say pick a time for your shower. Because if he picks the time for his shower, then there's no arguing when we get to that time. It's yes, but you said. So he'll pick a time for a shower. Speaking of Kids Day, he will plan out his day. What is he going to do? So he needs to do something for his body, something for his mind, and something for his soul. And then, of course, his cleaning stuff. So his body is his movement, his mind, reading, math, whatever, and his soul, Minecraft, Legos, whatever. But he needs to have one thing from each category: body, mind, and soul. And then, of course, he's got his housework that he has to do. Make his bed. He has no toys in the box, so he doesn't have to do that. Set the table if we're eating. Those little things. So, but he will come up with his 3. That is not for me. I come up with housework. He comes up with his own work. Planning the meals. We are going to finish off the leftovers. We are I'm going to have a smoothie for breakfast. There we go. And we'll do a yo-yo for lunch. We had popcorn yesterday, so I don't know if he wants to do another movie popcorn thing, but we'll see. We shall see. All right. So that is today planned out. And by taking just a little bit of time to plan out my day, things will go much easier. So now we're going to look at the cleaning part of the day. Make your bed. Why? Because it's easy. Because it's one and done. Because there's no thought process to it. Because you should. Because it gives you something easy that can get done that you can then build on. So make your bed. Swish and swipe. Doesn't take that long. Doesn't take that long at all. All we need, I just thought of something else. All we need to do, you practice this for the entire month last month. It should be in your repertoire now of habits that you do. You walk into the bathroom, you swoosh out the inside of the toilet, you grab a small piece of toilet paper, get it damp, wipe the spots off the counter, don't move the bottles, wipe the spots off the mirrors, wipe around the rim of the toilet, throw it in, flush, walk away. Okay? Also, please do this when you're already in the bathroom. Don't make a special trip. Please don't. Please. It's about making your life easier. Your laundry circle is the habit of the month from Fly Lady. So, we need to do laundry. This month, work on getting that load done every single day. So, we want to do every single thing from our circle. Of course, you can't see it. Sort, wash, dry, fold, put away. You want to make one revolution every single day. Doesn't matter where you start. Today, I'm starting with fold, put away. Then by the end of the day, it's going to be wash, dry. Okay? So just make one revolution. Like I said, this is your new habit that you're working on for August. So I got to go back and take a look and see what the word of the month is. The end of July is just so ridiculously busy in this household every single year. We have Giuseppe's twin cousin, basically how we look at it, because they were born 4 days apart. And they were both supposed to be born in September. So we have his twin cousin's birthday 4 days before his. Then we have his. Then in this house, because we're a bunch of book nerds, well, me and Giuseppe are, then we have Neville Longbottom's birthday on the 30th. Then we have Harry Potter's birthday on the 31st. Then we have my actual son's birthday on the 1st. All of that creates a lot of stuff going on. So anyways, do your one load of laundry today. Make sure it gets put away. Laundry is not done until it's put away. Speaking of putting away, pick up and put away is your next task. Task, chore, helper, whatever you want to call them. I like to think of them more as helpers. Everything is a helper to keep my house clean. It's not a task that I have to do because I don't like being told. Right. That is a wonderful psychological thing that goes on in our brain that tells us that we're taking time for ourselves, and that isn't a good thing because society has always told us it's not a good thing. Mothers need to suffer for their families. Mothers don't need to suffer for their families. Mothers can take care of themselves and take care of the home, because taking a little time out for self-work does not make that big of a deal in your home. If anything, it probably helps because you get more energy. So it's because that has been conditioned into us. And everybody can feel free to disagree with me, but this is what I have seen over 6 years of doing this. And then before that, just in my life, we have been conditioned that if we spend money on ourselves, if we take time for ourselves, if we exercise, if we do whatever, and we're not actively taking care of the home, taking care of our husbands, taking care of our family, we are doing something wrong. If we focus on ourselves, we are doing something wrong. I strongly disagree. I say that if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of our husbands and take care of our home. Because by taking care of ourselves, we are being proactive in our life, and we are giving ourselves the desire and the necessary energy to finish what we need to do in our homes. I am going to be an active participant in my home. I am not a wallflower in my home. I am the queen of my home. I am Mothra of my home, okay? Juan can be Godzilla all he wants and walk around and stomp, stomp, stomp. But I am Mothra. And I will take care of my home. So, it's a psychological thing. Other little things, yeah, sure, they could suffer until you get into the routine and into the habit of getting the exercise done. Because then you're not even thinking about it. And you're going and you're doing it. And then you're just right back to doing what you were doing. It's kind of like when I get done doing these and then I just go and I do yoga. I was thinking, I can't do that. I've got to do this and I've got to do that and I've got to get ready and I've got to do this and I've got to do that. No, I need to take time for myself. I need to do that self-work, which is why I've changed it from self-care to self-work, because work justifies it. Right? You're doing work. You're working on yourself. So, yep. Don't worry about it. You'll get there, Laura. It will be good. So your pickup, put away. 2 minutes, 5 minutes tops. Put on a song, put on a whatever, and go and pick something up. Pick an area up that is either hollering at you, so your impact areas, or is going to make the biggest difference between now and noon. Because it justifies it. That word work justifies it. Self-care can be neglected. We neglect our self-care all the time. We do not neglect our work. We do our work. Therefore, it became self-work. That came to me on a session on Thursday. I was just like, oh, I love that. It's also a matter of self-preservation. So, okay. So you're going to pick up and put away those things that are going to make the difference for now till noon. At noon, we get a new pickup put away. And then we pick up those things that make a difference between noon and dinner time. And then for our evening routine, we get another pickup put away and we take care of stuff that's going to impact us in the morning. So we're always working towards what's going to make life easier for us. But don't work real long on it, especially not today. Today is time to sit down and assess yourself and assess the week and assess last week and look at what happened and look at what was good and everything else like that. And then for a lot of us, it's take time for ourselves to really, really do some self-care, self-work for ourselves, for Fly Lady at self-care. And renew your spirit today. I do my weekly home blessing today because this is the first day my sweetie goes back to work for the week, so I need it done. This is the first good chance that I have to go through and dust and vacuum and grab trash and pick up, put away, because I don't have magazines. So I turned magazines into pick up, put away, and get the windows because I'm noticing lots of fingerprints over here. So that's what I do today. My weekly home blessing is done on Sunday. I will take time for myself and renew my spirit on Monday if I have to, or do it on Tuesday. I don't technically need 2 days to be introspective into myself. I do that on a daily basis. Meal prep. we're still eating leftovers from Giuseppe's birthday, so I don't have to worry about meal prep. It's there. So we're going to do that. Do whatever you can to make your life easier. Yes, yes. And then clean the kitchen. Because a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. There was a comment on a video on my old channel, and it brought up a video. And the video series was called Loving Your Kitchen that I did. And I think I'm going to get back into that because it's important. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reboot the Loving Your Kitchen series. So that's your morning. Now let's go to noontime. For those of you across the pond who it is noon. And for those of you not across the pond for later when it is noon, because I will be working with my son and going through things at noontime, but I should be live for dinner. So, self-assess. Where are you at with your goals and your core 6? Are you on a good path to have them completed? Have you needed to reevaluate? Do you need to change your thinking on them? Did the way the day start kind of fall apart? So, do I need to do flight plans? I need to do flight plans today. Holy bubbles. Excuse me. I need to go to August here. That is like huge. I need to do flight plans. And then there was something else that I had thought of the other day that I thought of just a little bit ago, and I didn't write it down. Oh, word of the month and habit. I gotta get those posts up. Okay. All right. Okay, so I need to do my flight plans and my MDSs and send them out. That's huge. So people can check off what they need to do for the week. And so anyways, self-assess, see where you're at, see if where you started with the goals, if your day has morphed into something else, because let's face it, that happens all the time, which is why we need to be fluid with our thinking and not stagnant. See, fluid. It keeps coming up today. Your pickup put away for noontime is focusing on stuff that will help you between now and dinner time. So make sure that this is where your brain is talking to you to go. Laundry. Once again, here is your reminder to go to your next circle. And if you're watching this replay and I'm going a little fast for you, please make sure that you hit the pause button and just go and do it if you need to. Because that works. Because sometimes I can tend to go through things a little fast because that's me. But laundry is your habit of the month. So really, really, really make an effort to make sure that you're doing all 5 steps of the circle every single day. Preferably in the order that they need to. Don't forget to clean your kitchen up from lunch. A clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. And a happy kitchen is a happy wife, at least in my house. You want to make sure that you're ready for dinner, because that can tend to be the most dishes daunting dinner time that there is. Also, if you do your prep ahead of time, none of the dishes should be that bad. So it shouldn't take any time to rinse them, put them in the dishwasher, or rinse them and wash them and rinse them and dry them and put them away. So take care of your kitchen after every meal. Last but not least, we have the dirt cleaning. Not so much today. We don't really have dirt cleaning missions from Fly Lady that we have to do today. I Like I say, I do my weekly home blessing, weekly reboot, whatever you want to call it, every single Sunday because it works for me. Like I said, my work week with my husband starts today. He leaves to go to work today. So Monday with the Fly Lady system works because that's the first day of the work week, right? You're recovering from the weekend. My weekend ended yesterday. So it's the same principle, just on a different day. Now, that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I shall be around. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, stick them in the comments below. I will be sure to see them and I will respond to them. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If this video has helped you in any way, shape, or form, if there's anything that you would like to see added to the videos, also let me know. I would do videos because I'm having a good hair day today. I would do videos so that way I've got the ones that I need for the rest of the week. But I got a big enough list, so I'm not going to. So you guys have yourself an amazing day and give me a holler. Okay? Remember, thank you. What you're doing makes a difference. You are making an impact. Sometimes it's the small impacts that add up into a giant impact. And those are the ones that count. So don't lose faith. Keep working. The only way you're not going to succeed is if you quit. So don't quit. You'll get there. All right? Keep up the great work. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Bye.